Hi, I'm Chrissy with Vigilant Global Trade Services. I'm here with Jamie. Today we're going to be talking about Trade Compliance Help Desk, what it is and why it's important. Jamie, what is Trade Compliance Help Desk and how does it function?
A trade compliance help desk is generally used for companies that maybe don't have trade compliance expertise within their organization, but they need trade compliance help, perhaps even like on an ad hoc basis or as needed. So you might have a company that's very logistics and transportation focused, but just needs some help with just one-off classification issues or questions about what's happening with a broker. And so outsourcing that to another company to have that help desk environment is very helpful. Trade Compliance Help Desk also works really well in larger organizations where they might have disparate team members all over the world, but they want one centralized location that they can give someone a call and get questions answered around compliance. So it can be an internal compliance, but it can also be an external expert that you're using from that help desk perspective.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what challenges do companies face without this type of support?
I think when they don't have that, you can get inconsistent answers to questions. If you're going to different teams and departments, they might interpret things differently. They may not have the expertise internally to be able to answer the questions correctly, so they're just researching on their own without having that solid background to give the correct answers. It also can cause delays. If you don't have someone that you can get those answers from and you have to go out and research or try and find time to address them, it just causes delays in both the import and the export process.
Right. And what helps ensure a help desk model is effective?
Well, standardized process and procedures is always a good place to start, but also having really standardized responses and clear escalation processes so that individuals know when to go to, who to call. I think it's also important in that Trade Compliance Help Desk. We at Vigilant do many of these arrangements, but we have clear indications of what's covered so that, it can't just be a free-for-all of calling up and asking any question. It needs to be structured around what trade compliance activities are needed and required, so that when those calls are made, they can be routed and handled correctly. It's also being able to provide that timely guidance. So by calling that help desk, you can get things done much quicker and help facilitate the flow of goods in a better way. We also have really solid tracking tools that shows this is when the request came in, this is how long it took to resolve the issue. So all of those are part of the activities that we roll into our services and what we recommend as a best practice.